Let's get very calm. Is that tempting fate? Maybe Astrobot's going to show me some wild shit today. I don't have a good pun ready. Should I just reuse an old one? No one will notice. There's got to be a lot more bot puns out there. I just don't know at the moment. Mojo Jojo is best monkey, and it's not even close. He, not to spoil too much, he's in the bracket. He's there. He's represented. Now, I won't tell you whether or not he gets the golden banana, if he gets King Kong, top spot. But he's there. We didn't forget Mojo Jojo, and he is a very good pick. Yeah, we need to switch over to this. Okay, and let's change color these to better match. How's that? Maybe like there. That might be good. Hey, Pomporo-san. Ohayou gozaimasu. 来てくれてありがとう。元気ですか? Oops. There are plenty of good Chinese games. Most people know the Chinese game industry through pay-to-win MMOs. Yeah, I didn't mean to say like there's no Chinese game industry. But I think it's a moment where people are paying attention to it. And like hyper aware of like the source of a game being China, if that makes sense. Like whether or not, and they do. Like lots of games, right? In a big industry. Sometimes it's not even about the numbers, it's about like public perception and like are they in the zeitgeist, and is it like, you know what I mean? Is it common knowledge? It's nice to finally get a massive hit from China. About time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get a lot more. Man, you know, we've had like, even in with the Monkey King, like Sayuki and stuff like that, Romance of Three Kingdoms, you know, we've had a lot of great Chinese stories by way of other countries, other cultures, like taking them, like I'm getting it from the source, right? Getting this from the source. Like, yeah, this is as good as it gets, right? Because there's a love and a knowledge and a deep, you know, familiarity with the story, with the characters there. Oh, whoops. Mojo Jojo? ポンポロさんは知ってますか? Mojo Jojo. Powerpuff Girls? 日本のタイトルわからないけど、あったかな? 日本のテレビ? アメリカのアニメーション。元気ですよ。先生は元気。ああ、元気です。さっきやっとウーコンクリアしました。難しかった。秘密のボス2日かかったね、倒すのが。秘密の姉妹エンディングもさっき見ました。だから嬉しいです。パワーパフガールズ見てました。そうなんですか。知らなかった。People's perception of China is so fucked, lots of misinformation and people boycotting on principle, which is ironic considering the awful shit America does, and those people still buy American games. Yep, a lot of it is just like, yeah, misinformation, misperception. And it's stuff like this, right? A lot of, sometimes soft power, right? The power of media and cultural products can really overcome like political considerations, you know, and vice versa, you know. So maybe stuff like this will help with the image, you know. Because yeah, as someone who lived in China for a while, when I see it in conversation and see some of the things people say, like, that's not true. And some things are. There are definitely things to criticize about the political situation there, but as usual, a lot more nuanced than general conversation on the internet would lead you to believe. Yeah. Oops. Wow. Mi nige shite mash. Wait, mi nige shite shimatta. I think I know this. Is this to run away? Maybe it's I missed it. I missed it. I don't know this word though. Yomikata wakaranai. Imi wakaru. Kana? Hopefully Wukong paves the way for changing those perceptions. Yeah. My point, by the way, is not that China's a perfect country that can do no wrong. More that people are hypocrites for not judging other countries the same way. Yeah, no, I'm with you. We're talking about it recently. I want to say on Anime Freak stream, right? Oh, also, this is still pretty quiet, isn't it? I bumped it down because of the credits in Wukong. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud or too low. Ed, and Eddie? Zonji? わかるかなわかるという意味ですね。ですかアニメも好きでした。そうなんですか。本当にびっくりした。エレン・ネリは大好きだった。日本のテレビにあったEd and Eddie was on TV in Japan? That's wild. I'd never expected that. Still love it. Ed was my favorite. So, みんなの好きな Ed は誰ですか？一つの D? 二つの D? Eddie? Did y'all like Ed, double D, or Eddie? But I'm with you, Horseman. I liked double D. He was the brains of the operation, right? Eddie thought he was the brains, but I mean, he was like the mastermind, but I loved Ed and Eddie when I was a kid. This is not a show I expected to. Huh. No kidding. I don't know. I don't know why. I guess because it's just like such dumb humor and like rough animation, you know? I just didn't expect that maybe to be popular outside of America. I don't know. Plank was the real mastermind. Well, yeah, when you're right, you're right. Minogasu です。教えてくれてありがとう。Minogasu。初めて見たかなこの言葉。Thank you for teaching me. Ed and Eddie は素晴らしい。そうなんですか。Dexter's Laboratory、デクスターの実験室かな多分同じ名前かな見ましたか Now I'm really curious. Ren and Stimpy? Rocko's Modern Life? I'm trying to think of like the 90s. There was like a subset of shows that were kind of like naughty, like not adult humor, but definitely pushed it for like stuff that kids would be seeing. We talked about what on Freak Stream? I'm trying to... What was that exact conversation? We were talking about... Oh, it was when he was streaming a debate. And we were talking about... like, waning American imperial power. And, like, what fills the void. And if that void is filled with China... Like, by China. Like, what does that future look like? And just kind of talking about, like, different forms of imperialism, you know? And there's like there's exploitative stuff with like Road and Belt Initiative, but at the end of the day, it is still like building infrastructure. So basically along those lines. It's produced in Canada? Ed, and Eddie? Is that a Canadian show? Have I been stealing valor from the Canadians? I thought that was an American cultural product, for sure. Huh. Look at that. It even won the SOCAN Award. The Society of Composers, Authors, and Music Publishers of Canada. Well, the more you know. Q Shooting Star. I've also only watched the Norwegian dub. How was that? Cartoon Network wa yudio kana. De oh wait. No, mudio no fee. Yudio kana. Has a fee. で見ることができました。そうなんですか。両親かながお金を払ってくれてたので楽しんでよく見てました。そうなんですか。I hated Dexter's Lab. It just frustrated me. Really? Dee Dee pissed you off? It was a Dee Dee? I know. Dexter's Lab. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you just go into your ball form. What are you doing? Alright, yeah. At the moment, I would prefer China over the US or Russia. There are definitely places in the world where I could see preferring one over the other based on the relationship you have, right? Yeah. So much stuff is Canadian. This is not the first time you've stolen valor. I'm sure, and it won't be the last. It just, you know, I don't know. Just why? I guess because, like, as a kid, I wasn't aware, like, this is on my TV set. And there's some things that are culturally coded. Like, oh, this is obviously anime. This is obviously from Japan. But aside from that, like, well, this looks like one of ours. It's gotta be, yeah? Johnny Bravo もう Courage the Cowardly Dog もう見ました。Johnny Bravo. Actually, yeah. 何回も日本人からジョニー・ブラボーなんか聞いたことある。私、ジョニー・ブラボー知ってますか? I've been surprised. Like, in the past, I've heard other Japanese people, friends of mine, mention Johnny Bravo, make a reference to Johnny Bravo. Like, you know this character? It was wild to me. Why do you know Johnny Bravo? But, yeah, I guess it came over. Courage the Cowardly Dog は最高でしたね。うん。好きなアニメーションでした。Courage the Cowardly Dog was one of my favorites. That was so good. Some of them were like, some of the episodes were genuinely kind of creepy. You just gotta be fast. No. Everyone in that show pissed me off. I hated Dexter. Yeah. I'm not gonna argue for them. Oh. I don't think they were, enjoyable. I don't know. I remember liking it. I don't think it was a favorite of mine, but I was really just trying to think of like other Cartoon Network shows that I enjoyed. I think Cartoon Network, probably Ed, Edd and Eddy was my favorite in that bunch. I remember liking Cow and Chicken. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm back here. I was a big Johnny Bravo guy. Yeah. It's another one I remember enjoying when it came on, but I didn't feel the need to catch it every time. But I do remember, I guess, something in my little kid brain was like, hey, what if when I grew up I just dressed like you every day? Just like a black t-shirt every day. I think that's the way I want to live. Courage the Cowardly Dog is great, one of my favorite cartoons. It's so good, right? Found this incredibly fitting list. Shows and movies you thought were American but were Canadian. Handmaid's Tale, The Flash, Arrow. Okay, so a lot of that CW stuff, like the DC shows, huh? DC's Legends of Tomorrow, so all that. Wow, I haven't seen any of those. The Tudors. I haven't seen most of this stuff. I did see one season of Vikings long ago. Now, see, I wonder, it is saying, like, filmed in Canada with Canadian cast and crew. I wonder at what point it justifies, like, what is the balance? What's the proportion that, because, like, a lot of American filmmakers also choose to film in, like, Vancouver, right? Or like certain Canadian cities because they have sort of like the look of just a typical city, like Metropolis, and I think there are certain incentives to make it cheaper to film there. Do I have that right? So a lot of them go to Canada. Oh, okay, you're right. I need to... wait. Oh, you're just gonna shoot me immediately, right? Okay. There's another great one? No idea how accurate it is. Yeah, I'm curious. Did you see on the vent on top of the falling things? To be honest, I haven't really been paying very good attention to this level. I've been thinking about Cartoon Network shows. I'm still, like, coming down off the high of Wukong, you know what I mean? I'm not able to process. So, no, I didn't see it. Was it back a ways? We're Cartoon Family. So desu ne. Kazoku Network. I think that if a production has Canadian directors, writers, cast, crew, filmed in Canada, etc., then it's a Canadian production, even if we remove the director, head writers, etc. Yeah, I just mean, like, if it just says Canadian cast and crew, like, how much of the crew? I was curious. But I'm with you. I agree. I'm not trying to steal that valor back. They did a crossover once with Scooby-Doo and Johnny Bravo. It was great. Really? I didn't see that. Nope. Oops. Uh-oh. No, I've blown it. Yep. I feel like my first love of Canadian media came by way of Bob and Doug McKenzie. Anyone a fan of Bob and Doug McKenzie? When a friend of mine lent me that album when I was a kid, and I thought it was hysterical. I listened to it so many times. The Great White North. Oops. There's one bit that was just fantastic. Okay. Maybe I'll watch this on the break. Ads are here. I think I'm going to take a quick break, like a minute. Come back for like an hour. And I think after the break, I'll actually pay attention to the game and try and play halfway decently. But I think I maybe spent all of my good gameplay on Wukong. But we'll find out. All right, see y'all in a minute. Thanks everybody for hanging around. I'd forgotten how down bad Velma was in that episode. Where did I pull this up? Here it is.
이게
Maybe just do this first. Can I? Okay, so y'all can't hurt me when I'm doing this, so I don't need to destroy you first. I never liked Scooby-Doo much, but that might be because they kept airing the same episodes over and over. That might do it. I feel like there were a couple shows growing up that I only ever saw like the same few episodes of and got so tired of those, you know? So I get that for sure. I love Scooby-Doo, but then the endings of the shows always pissed me off because it was like never real monsters or ghosts. There's always just such a letdown. Like, oh man, Old Man Jenkins again? When are they gonna meet some real creeps, some real ghouls? Man. Just, like, coming back from, like, after Wukong. The controller is alive once again. Just never knew it could feel like this. Games can feel like this. Yeah, that was a piss poor performance. I didn't get any bots. I died a lot. Perfect conclusion. It's a childhood favorite for me. I watched a lot of that and 90s animated Batman. My mom used to record them for me. I used to record, I would record Batman. I had some tapes of Batman. Pokemon as well. I'm trying to think. A lot of times I would record the cartoon lineup because I had to go to church. And I would record it while we were at church. And then watch it later. I already didn't want to be there. Didn't want to be spending my morning in a pew. And pitting God up against Kids WB wasn't going to help his chances to make me a Christian. I just say that. He never had a chance. Wait. Oh, it's just... Oh, right. It's just for that. I did like how the monsters are always either people looking to buy land cheaply or poor people desperate after losing their job or whatever. Lots of landlord hate in Scooby-Doo. Comrade Scooby? When the revolution comes, will Scooby be there with me in the trenches? Manning the other end of the guillotine? What do we think? They did show us real ghouls, landlords. Can't argue with that. Oh no. The Batman intro will forever remain one of the best. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any top in that? Does anything come close? That's the ultimate. That show was so good. Oh. Can I? Maybe. I think it depends on what you were trying to achieve with the intro. That's a good point. For setting atmosphere, just like the atmosphere of the show. And it's also one that, like, the show delivered on the promise of the intro. Like, one of my favorite anime intro openings, if y'all have never seen Record of Lodoss War, Chronicles of the Heroic Knight, that opening is so good. And the show is not. I like the original Lodoss, pretty good. Chronicles of the Heroic Knight is not a good show. But the atmosphere and, like, the vibe and the music, everything established in the intro is like, oh, this is going to be like a top tier anime. And then it isn't. It's like, it's real whiplash. But Batman the Animated Series delivered on the promises of the intro, I would say. But for a Monster of the Week superhero show, definitely the best. Okay, so we don't run there. Oh. Oh, did it show me that I have this now? I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, best intros. A lot of it is dependent on music, right? Like the X-Files intro. How much of that is just the X-Files theme? It is a good intro, though. Creeped me out as a kid. Do you have to, like... Do you have to give a spot to something like Friends? I don't know. If you just remove, like, the music, it's just, like, a bunch of people playing in a fountain. But the fact that it's hard to watch it and not want to clap along. What are we doing here? That's as high as we go. Simpsons is a classic. Simpsons, you got to give that extra points because they change it every time too. The final bit. Wait, what have I forgotten that I can do here? What are we doing with you? I don't know. I don't slam into this. What else can I do? What am I missing? Wait. Oh, right here. Got it. And then maybe I just gotta keep inflating it. Can I do more? Oh yeah, okay. Gotcha. Friends should never give a spot. I don't want to give it a spot. I don't. I was just thinking, like, but as one of the catchier intro songs of all time, that most viewers can't help but want to, like, whoops, clap along when they get to the claps. I'm trying to be objective here. You know? Do I have to at least... I have to at least acknowledge that there's maybe a case to be made for it. Oh, is that what we're doing? Woo! Fresh Prince? Actually, that, right? I think any intro that is so well known that, like, of course people are going to want to sing along, rap along to it. Whoops, wrong button. When it's going, but even, like, outside of that context. Two recent shows with great intros are Free Ren and Dungeon Meshi. Delicious and Dungeon. Do a great job presenting themes and characters. Also more meaningful on a rewatch. Gotta watch that. You've mentioned the first one before. Puzzle? So, I don't know. Me and I got to this. I couldn't see what I was supposed to do. I've never skipped the Peacemaker intro. It's nonsense, but the song is great and the choreography is top tier. I haven't seen Peacemaker. I think I need to watch it. Uh-oh. Gotta love the Peacemaker intro. Yeah? Well worth a watch. It's so funny. Yeah, I know. I want to see it. I just... You know me and TV. It's a great show. The Expanse is another good one. I saw one episode of The Expanse. I remember liking it. I don't remember the intro, though. Another one I meant to continue. Young Holidaymaker still remembers the summer of 75. Who is this? Anyone know this? The summer of 75? The Expanse intro on Prime has subtitles that sometimes say singing in Norwegian, and it's just gibberish. Literally not words. Alright, but like, is it more or less gibberish than the X-Files clip that you sent me when they're speaking in Norwegian? Of course, Game of Thrones. Da 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 da. I mean, honestly, yeah. If there's a melody so well known that like people are inclined to hum it, you know, at least get some points. You at least got to consider it for getting on the board. That was my thought with Friends. Not that I like people watching, or like that I like watching people dance around the fountain. I don't. But you got to give it to that intro song. You do. The X-Files stuff is Norwegian badly pronounced. The Expanse is not. Just actual gibberish. Got it? What goes through the, like, why? Do they think no one's going to check? That no one from Norway will ever see this? I don't know who that last bot is. Summer of 75. Do we know a game that takes place in 1975? Oh, I need to do this, right? Expanse intro, it has no spoilers. Alright, I'll pull this up for enjoyment. Probably after Johnny Bravo and Scooby-Doo. Nice. Just music and world building. Oh, whoops. I'll tell you what I hate more than anything, though. The inverse. When the intro, or even worse, the outro to the show does not match the vibes of the show contained within. Oh, I hate it. And I think anime is particularly bad about that, right? There are so many animated shows. So many animes in particular. Whoops. They have like some hyperactive, like upbeat rock song or something, and like it doesn't fit with like the historical context of the show, like the place setting, or just like it's always the worst too when maybe you end on a certain like tragic or just emotionally affecting moment, and then that outro hits and it's just, well, now I can't maintain the emotional state that you just supplied me with. Oh my god, whoops. I'm not gonna land on this. Uh-oh. Okay, sure. Boy, do I have a video for you. When an anime opening completely clashes in tone? Yeah, thank you. Alright. I'm excited about this one. I think that's the season 1 intro. Music is the same across seasons, but the visuals change to match events in the show. Love when that happens, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Whoops.
We
Oh, it's
put
playing.
Pizza on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll watch that after the stream. Or maybe after work if I stream until I gotta go, which is likely. It's funny you should say that. Dungeon Meshi has an upbeat outro, but many episodes end less than upbeat tone, but I think the contrast is intentional there. I'll tell you one that stands out in my memory, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so feel free to have a different take. The movie Perfect Blue. I remember the movie Perfect Blue, and I was a huge fan of it. Amazing film. But the song that hits when those credits hit was so jarring to me that it left me with negative feelings about them. It was that bad. It was that jarring. What the fuck are you doing? Why? After the movie I just watched, would you choose that song for these ending credits? I just remember Cowboy Bebop's intro. Is that my number one? That is the objective number one, actually. Yes? Objectively. I don't even know. How did we not get there earlier? What? Trigun was a good one. Love Trigun. It's not in the same... Whoops. It's nowhere near Cowboy Bebop. That's as good as it gets. But... yeah. You've watched Lord of the Rings, right? The movies? Yes. I haven't seen the TV show. The Rings of Power, is it called? Imagine if this played right after Boromir dies. Just play the first seconds, you get what I mean? Okay, let's do it. We'll do this one now. Okay, so Boromir has just died. He's full of arrows. Grasping at the hobbits. Dying for them. And we get... wait. This one? And another Sean Bean bites the dust. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that I can't take that. I hate when that happens. But if it's intentional, I guess there's something to be said there. Wasn't that exactly how the scene went? I'm fairly certain that was in the movie. Oh, man. There was a bit of movie left after that. Yeah, right. You had to get the other upbeat song after Gandalf descends down. And at that point, I hadn't... when I saw those movies for the first time, I had read The Hobbit, but I had not read Lord of the Rings. So I didn't know what was coming my way. So I thought he was gone. Gone forever. It affected me. We see Frodo and Sam. We also end on a kind of positive note with Aragorn. Legolas and Gimli goes after the Uruks to save Merry and Pippin. Gandalf dies like halfway through the movie. Yeah, right. That's way before Boromir. Right. Install that. And I'm not getting them. Alright. Wait, did you actually watch what I posted, or did you almost just quote it by accident? Quote what? Oh, no, I didn't. Did I even? I think I missed what you posted. No, yeah. Sorry, I missed your link. What is this? Alright, one more.
Oh no! It's melting! My precious power ring gone forever!
Whoops. Wait, what was that? Was that Captain Planet? No. What is this from? And Gandalf does die, by the way, so you weren't wrong. Yeah, I just mean, like... you don't know that he's coming back in a different form at the time. You know what I mean? Little kid me was like, he's gone forever. I'll never see Ian McKellen on screen again. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, apparently. Okay. I was like trying to think, like, I recognize this animation style, but it's just indicative of a bunch of 90s American cartoons. Okay. That was the Turtles, huh? Then you go watch The Two Towers, and the intro fight blows your little mind. I kind of want to rewatch those movies now. It's been a good bit. Maybe nearly a decade. It's the one with James Avery as Shredder, aka Uncle Phil. No kidding. I didn't know that. Yeah, you're not having that, huh? Trying to like trick you and get you to descend back, but then I can't get to you in time. Huh. Okay. I rewatch the extended editions roughly once a year, including at least one of the commentary tracks. Yeah? And there are like 4 commentary. Yeah, I got those editions on DVD, and I never watched all that extra stuff. I would always just watch the movie. Which, worth it for that alone, right? To get the actual extended edition. And then also, at the time, just some of the most beautiful DVD cases on the shelf, for sure. Oh, man, I just keep, like, talking and not paying attention and forgetting which mechanics I have in each stage. So that's how you do that. Got it. Is it too late? It's too late. Alright. Darn tootin', you can even hear it clear as day if you're ever to watch it again. Clips of it, I'll have to do that. Listen for it. Outtakes are a great watch as well. That would be fun. Entire movies have audio tracks that you can pick to get commentary. So not bonus videos, literally the movie with people who worked on the movies talking over it. Yeah, I know, I always wanted to watch. I've watched like a few of those in my life, but I never watched the Lord of the Rings one. I don't, I probably should do a lot more of it. Uh-oh, 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 oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All the tracks are great for all the movies. I'm not proud of this. I feel like one of the only ones I can remember doing is, I I had Jackass, the movie, on DVD, and I feel like I watched the group commentary for that. Got some real deep insights into the filmmaking process and just artistry in general, I have to say. I chose correctly. And I also remember listening to the Family Guy commentaries when I got the Family Guy first DVD set of the season 1 way back when that first came out. So I just have a great track record of highbrow DVD commentaries in my past. Yep, I've really made some good choices in my life. Shit. Did you know they filmed all 3 movies at the same time and scenes were not filmed in order? I did know that they filmed them all in one go because they were like, we're just all living together for multiple years, right? Alpha male could do with some piano lessons. Alpha male could do with some piano lessons? Who is this? Is that... Wait a second. Is that who I think it is? What's the insignia on the sleeve? Is that Chris Redfield? From the original game? I had to pull up a photo. I think so, right? The vest and the... Yeah, that's the stars icon? I guess so. I'm right, the piano lessons. Okay. I just didn't expect Resident Evil. That's awesome. And fitting, right? Actually, it's pretty obvious. It's more obvious the more I think about it. I'm in the spooky level. That's fun. The Futurama commentaries are amazing, some of my favorites. Those would be good. I don't really remember the Family Guy ones being very good. I kind of just remember them like the sounds of other people watching an episode alongside me and laughing at some of the bits that they wrote. Not really having much to say on a lot of it. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I had 2 very bad choices for like DVD commentaries to watch that didn't really impart any great knowledge. It's like, well, I've watched the Jackass commentary and I've watched the Family Guy commentary, and I just don't really think this commentary business is for me. I don't really seem to learn much. So I think I'll just never engage with this bonus feature ever again. Oops. Right, I need to freeze time. What are you doing? And I could be doing that all the time to make all this easier. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh. Did a lot of innovative stuff when making Lord of the Rings, and everyone involved has interesting stuff to say. One of the tracks is the people who did costuming, and there's so much cool shit they have to talk about in almost every scene. I bet. Alright, don't rush it, just be patient. You can't do it all in one go. Stranger Than Fiction, but it's Farrell's commentary on the narration. Oh, really? I doubt it, but I'd love it if it was true. Oh, okay. I thought that was actually something you'd seen. Oh! How meta can your commentary get? It's actually an entire separate film we made. There's got to be something like that out there that exists, right? Some kind of like high concept DVD commentaries. Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got it, you gotta do it all in one go. Okay. Oh. I was looking at that. Well, didn't find Jill. I assume that's who the other one is. Gotta be content with Chris, I guess. Wouldn't it be the boulder from RE5? Oh, that's what we're looking for. Here we go. Crumble Rumble 4. Good start. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Board member, the opposite of a mountain climber. I don't know. Should I recognize this snowboarder? Does anyone recognize this snowboarder? Is it a Cool Boarders reference, maybe? Hey, South Park fan 25. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. You fan of Astrobot? What timing? Yeah, I know. Nice. Nice. I believe it's from Cool Boarders. Hell yeah. Thank you for letting me know. I vaguely remember Cool Boarders. Look at all the bots I've missed. Bubbling under. Let's go. Is that or like, I guess SSX, but that's not really a, that's not a specifically PlayStation series, right? I guess they aren't, largely, a lot of these. They've migrated to other consoles. But a lot of them, I guess, just got their start on PlayStation. Like Resident Evil is everywhere, you know? But the first one is pretty synonymous with PlayStation, although it was on the Saturn as well. Yeah, South Park fan, have you been playing Astrobot? And if so, have you been enjoying it? Oh, wait. No. Right, we do this with you. Oh. Oh, it's a proximity thing? It's not a timing thing? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Do I need that coin? No. Have I missed any number of other coins along the way? Yes. But now I'm invested in this one. Okay. Can I just rocket into you? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh. Secret octopus? Nobody suspects a thing. Secret octopus. Secret octopus. Would you break up with someone if they ate a banana without peeling it? Does that... Because I feel like... Octodad? Octodad? I don't think I know this. I've never heard of this game. Independent adventure video game. Developed and published by Young Horses. A sequel to the 2010 freeware game Octodad. Oh, okay. Oh, that's for the sequel. Yeah, I don't know this game. Okay. Is it any good? Was gonna say, yeah? You should play Octodad? Yeah, I've never heard of it. Okay. You haven't said specifically that they're eating the peel. So my next question is, do they have a way, you know, it's like that next tier of like the kind of person that can, you know, like pop like a cherry in their mouth and like with stem and all, and then like they tie the stem into a knot in their mouth, you know, and pull that out. Like that's a neat trick. It's like, well, if you think that's cool, watch me eat a banana without peeling it. I'm not gonna eat the peel either. And they just like, I don't know, get one end of it in there and I don't know, hoover the innards out somehow. What do we think? Like maybe they like bite off like the end of a cigar. They just bite off the little nib at the bottom of the banana and just suck everything inside out and eat it that way. Is that what's going on? Or is it like that scene in K-Pax with Jeff Bridges and what's his name? Anyway, the movie K-Pax. about the alien. Potential alien in the human body. Oops. And he eats the banana in full. And the line is like, your earth produce alone has been worth the trip. I'm not sure I want to hear someone say, watch me hoover this banana. You don't want to hear that, huh? Tying the stem is super easy. You can 100% do it. Yeah? I never tried. What if I continue to believe that it's like this Herculean task that only a select few humans have mastered the ability to do, though? Then I'm all the more impressed when someone does it. Takes very little time to learn. But question is, the 10 minutes that I spend doing that, would it be better used with something else in life? And maybe it takes longer than that, I don't know. Is that... Oh, yeah? Stream it? Should I stream it? What category does that go under? Is that just chatting? But I'm not really chatting much. I won't be chatting much at all, actually. I'll be busy with another task. Yeah, okay, I'm using this a little too much. Situations that do not call for it. But it's just so delightful to just zip around like this, you know? They eat the peel. They eat the peel. Okay. Do they wash it first? Do they at least wash the banana peel before they eat it? Just do it while you are doing something else, like watching The Expanse for free rent. Yeah, and listening to Lord of the Rings DVD commentary. Actually, do it while... I'll have plenty of time to master it in the 3.5 hours that takes. Or I guess all told, if I do all of them, right? We're talking about, like... Are they like 3.5 hours each? I'm trying to remember now. For the extended versions. Talking about like 13, 14 hours, maybe? All told, if we do the commentaries too. Bonus features. No, actually more than that, right? How many hours of content is on those? Because they're like 4 DVDs or something like that. We're talking like 40, 50 hours to get through all that. I think you skipped a message. Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Let's see. Octodad. Play Octodad. Oh, just visualize the stem and your tongue, and do your best to picture how you have to move the stem, and then you do it. All right. I'll give it a thought next time I get cherries, which admittedly is not often, but... Cat-like companion, the perfect partner to their Meowster, yeah? Which cat are you? Do I know this cat? I don't think I know. Man, the last few references, I don't know that I've gotten. That is Monster Hunter? Oh, it is. Okay. Thank you. I wouldn't have gotten it. I've never played it. That one, I still don't know what the summer of 1975 was referencing, that character. So no wash. No wash on the banana peel. That's pretty bad. Oh, God. Like, I don't even know. What is worse? What is worse? If they just, like, bite into the banana in full and, like, chew through everything all as, like, one? Or if they, like, peel off a strip at a time and then just, like, eat the peel alone and, like, relish it, you know? Like, they're just enjoying the peel on its own without the interior banana. But you're saying they don't peel the banana. So, actually, they can't be doing it that way. They can only eat it in the first way described, right? Just biting directly into it. Are they going at it like a hot dog? Are they, like, coming in this way? Or are they doing something insane, like, which you could also do with a hot dog, like, come at it, like, from the top down? Down to the middle of the banana. Almost like you're tearing into, like, a piece of watermelon, you know? And then, like, you're chomping around, and then, yeah, you make your way down to the rind, down to the peel, but then you just finish that as well. During DVD commentary is actually perfect since you have watched the movies before. That's true. I can be focused elsewhere. Those movies are pretty exciting, though. What if I get a little too excited and I just start doing some wild shit? Next thing I know is like, I can't, I've like tied and like a Gordian knot around my tongue with multiple cherry stems. I was watching Lord of the Rings. I got a little too excited. Went a little too long, and now I don't know what to do. Not even a banana, it's a plantain. I don't know that. I don't know. I don't think we have to break up, but it's like, here's some ground rules. You plan your bananas in advance. Don't just spring that on me. Don't just like walk in the kitchen when I'm in it and have a banana. Keep it in the other room or something. I don't know. Find a place to eat your bananas. You know, and brush those teeth thoroughly before you bring that mouth anywhere near me. Yeah? God, the little bits of peel that would be just like lodged in all the recesses, right? Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to watch that, although I think I would be so curious that I would have to at least see it once. And then maybe I wouldn't be able to unsee it and we would have to break up because I would just be imagining it again and again. I don't know. Link to the character. So yeah, 12 hours per watch. You can do it with anything that is STEM-like. What else should we do? Is it just feline? Do you pronounce it the same way? Or is it Fellini? Like the director? The film director? That's adorable. Which Monster Hunter game is this? Maybe it says in the link. I'm checking out the links now. Oh my God, look at these things. This is a situation where actually the original is cuter than the bot version. Usually the bot version makes the character in question cuter, but I prefer the real deal on this one. Tying a string with your tongue is a bit harder, and also doable, and something you probably have. Oh, I do have some string, I'm sure. I mean, you can always like find string in a pinch, right? Actually, I was in a cabin, staying in a cabin one time, and I forgot to bring floss with me. No one had any, and we were grilling meats, and I got this one set of molars back here where stuff tends to get lodged in there. There's a little bit of space there. I had this piece of meat stuck in there. This is not information you need. Anyway, I needed to floss it out. I couldn't get it, and I couldn't take it anymore. I really couldn't. So I had a pair of jeans that were kind of like already ripped into cutoffs. And I ripped a string out of that and made my own floss and flossed it out. So all I'm saying is you can always find string if you need string for whatever the reason might be. Sometimes you need an emergency floss, you know? No surprise bananas in this bed. Ads are here. Oh, I didn't warn y'all. I have to go and I need to finish this level. It's time for work. If you date a guy, that's not a surprise anymore. That's true. Now, tying one of those weird strands that are under the banana peel, that would be a feat. Those are from Monster Hunter World. You should play Mon Hun World. I should. I would love to. It looks super cool. What? Whoops. Oh, no. Okay. Did you finish Wukong? I did, earlier today. This morning. Finally, it is done. So I'm probably coming up pretty far into this game too. There are a lot of bots I've missed, but I think I'm gonna enjoy the quest for those off stream. I'll probably just roll credits on stream and then keep playing this Just enjoying it myself. So we're ready to move on. I think Stanley Parable's next. And I'm actually curious. I didn't know there's an additional game that developer has done. Now I'm blanking on the name. After Stanley Parable, as I was looking, just like for some, I was really just looking to see if the game was on sale, and then I saw that. Kind of heard enough good things, like maybe I want to play both of those. And then I think, then finally, the spooks begin. And I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do first. So many scary games I want to play. Stems are easier than string. String doesn't bend or keep its shape. It just crumples up. Yeah, that, maybe I don't start with that. Hey, set the store. What's going on? I keep a box of floss in my glove box for that exact reason. I usually have, this wasn't like me at all. I usually have floss with me, always. Yes. I got a floss. When I hear, like, people don't floss, it kind of blows my mind. Like, if I don't floss at least once a day, often twice, sometimes even 3 times, I start to lose my mind. I can't take it. I'm not judging anyone who doesn't. I just can't, like, it's kind of like not showering or something to me. Like, I couldn't imagine continuing to exist without doing it. Video you have to watch a bit of now. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, those characters are adorable. I can't wait to watch this. I got some good tabs queued up for later. Which Stanley Parable did you grab? Ultra Deluxe? I didn't buy any of them yet. I was waiting because I was hoping they would go on sale. And part of me is like, I do want to play them. I'm wondering, though, should I wait? Because I feel like there's a Steam sale coming up soon, right? But then it might be, I don't know. There's always one around, like, Halloween, right? October? Do I have that right? Okay, I got that. Oh! Autumn sale, yeah? I don't know. Would it be worth waiting? Because it is like a $25 game. And it's kind of short, right? But I was going to buy the deluxe edition, right? That is the one I should get. Big seasonal sale? Fall sale? I'm sure there's one soon. Well, in that case, I don't know. You cool with waiting a little bit longer on Stanley Parable then? See if I can get it on the cheap. It's on sale for $14.99 right now? Really? Did it just go on sale? I just checked yesterday. Look at that. The difference 24 hours can make. Well, then it has been decided. It shall be Stanley Parable. What is the game I'm thinking of? The next game from this creator? Is that on sale as well? Week-long deal, apparently. Thank you for letting me know. The Beginner's Guide is the name of the game. Anyone played The Beginner's Guide? Is that any good? Stanley Parable is not worth the price. Most people who like it played it when it was just a free mod. I sincerely doubt that, considering how successful the paid game was. I would be surprised if more people played the mod than the game. Maybe it had a lot of goodwill going in. like, I only ever played the Forgotten City. I didn't play it as an original Skyrim mod, you know? But then again, I didn't pay for it. I played it because it was on Game Pass. So, like, the price was not a factor in my... But I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite gaming experiences of all time. You didn't know it started with... Yeah, I didn't know it was a mod. I don't know much about it. I'm excited to get in there, see what it's all about. I kind of want to... I don't know. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. Or finish Astrobot. I haven't decided. I don't know what the next stream is. But we can say, definitively, what it won't be. It will not be Black Myth Wukong. No more. No more Wukong streams. Today was the day. I finally didn't tempt fate, and so it was. Never played Stanley Parable, but one of my friends adores it and has talked about going back to it multiple times. I've heard such praise for it. And thankfully, for your no longer Wukong, for your finished game. Base game has 40,000 reviews. Ultra Deluxe has 25,000 reviews, which means hundreds of thousands of or millions of sales. Tempting fate there again, huh? I don't know. I guess come on by tomorrow, 22 hours from now, and see what I'm doing. It's either going to be this or Stanley Parable, I think. I might get very excited about Stanley Parable and just bump that up in the queue. Whoops. But until then, do I have time? We got time. Quick raid. Who's playing video games? Oh, Zoe Apple's back on Black Myth Wukong. She finished it, right? Is she going for the secret ending, maybe? Let's raid Sumi-chan. Osu. I don't know this game, but let's go say hello. Bullseye. What if you wake up and you're back in the Erlong fight? It was all a dream. Then I guess I groan, I hang my head, I take a deep breath, and I get right back in there, because that's what I've learned how to do. Thankfully, hopefully, it's not the case. Oh yeah, Stanley Parable sold over 1 million in its first year. Ultra Deluxe sold over 100,000 in the first 24 hours. Pretty successful. All right. Tornado, why are you the way you are? That fucking tornado fucking off out of the arena. My God, I'll never forget it. All right. Anyway, thank you all again. Wukong done and dusted. Astrobot getting dusted off, but maybe something else tomorrow. So maybe I'll see you then. Until then, y'all be well. Take care. Bye-bye.